Alex Evie Stoy here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I cannot wait to start this video because it's going to be so awesome, and I really am looking forward to this because it's one of my favorite things to talk about in the whole world. But before I get started, I'm going to let you know our cover song options for the month of September. Now, September is my mom's birth month, so I asked my mom to tell me 4 of her favorite worship songs. And so I have 4 of them right here, and so those are going to be our options for next month. And so it actually happens so awesome because I usually do my cover songs the second to last Friday of the month, and guess what? Her birthday ended up being the second to last Friday of the month, and I'm super stoked about that because I actually get to post the cover song on my mom's actual birthday. So that's really awesome for me, and I really cannot wait to see what you guys vote for. What you need to do is put the letter of the song that you want me to play the most in the comments below. Now, you need to put your votes in by the 11th of this month because that is when voting is closing. No more votes come in after that. But Song A is The Blessing by Cody Carnes and Carrie Job. Song B is Raise a Hallelujah by Bethel Music. Song C is Run to the Father by Cody Carnes. And D is Goodness of God by Bethel Music. And I cannot wait to see what you guys choose for me to sing because I really just can't wait. It's gonna be awesome. Anyways, so moving on. Today I'm going to be talking about my favorite music genres, artists, and bands. Yeah. So I'm gonna kind of like mix them all up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to name a genre, which is my favorite, because I have like 5 main favorite genres that I really love listening to. I'm going to name one, and then I'm going to list all the people that I love listening to underneath it. Now, one of my favorite genres is actually Christian contemporary, but the thing with Christian contemporary music is the music can actually fall into different genre categories. So instead of putting those artists and bands underneath Christian contemporary, I put them underneath the type of music that they actually are. But a lot of these are Christian contemporary artists. Some of them aren't, but a lot of them are. So first one I'm going to talk about is pop. I love pop because I've always had like that bounciness in my personality, and I've always like loved to dance to music, and pop has always done it for me. But for pop, I really love listening to Austin French and Danny Gokey. Those are both really good. And Lauren Daigle. Well, look, some people tell me that when I sing, my voice sounds like Lauren Daigle, but that's a talk for another time. Moving on, I really love Torrin Wells, and I've listened to him ever since he was part of Royal Taylor, and that was one of my favorite bands for like a long time. It still is, even though they don't make any more music. But Jonathan Ogden is also really good, and I like his lo-fi music, and I just love how close to Spirit it is. And Owl City is one of my favorite bands. This band is actually not Christian contemporary, but the person who is behind the band is very much Christian, and the songs have a very Christian meaning behind them and always have a Christian message, and I really appreciate that about this band, and I really love their music. It is awesome. Again, I really like Royal Taylor, and I really like Need to Breathe because their music can be really good. I really like the music that they've been coming out with lately. And I like this band called Damien, It's actually a group of guys who are actually my aunt's cousins, and they're really good at making music, and I really love their music. It's really awesome, and I just love listening to it. And yeah, they have really good music. So if you ever want to listen to good music, just listen to Damien. Really good music right there. Now, hip hop. I have listened to hip hop a lot of my life, and I've listened to Toby Mac basically my whole life. So that is definitely one of my favorites. If you ever ask me who my favorite artist is, first artist that will roll off my tongue will be Toby Mac. I also really like Holland. Ever since she started getting big, I was listening to her. And Capital Kings is actually really awesome, and I love their music. And it's always been very like pumped up, really like just good music to listen to, really good Christian message. Now, with country, I actually, not gonna lie, I actually like listening to Carrie Underwood sometimes. She's not a Christian, like, she's not like Christian contemporary, but I've heard that she's Christian, and I like a few of her songs, especially Something in the Water. That's a good song. But yeah, she's not really considered Christian contemporary, but she still has some pretty good songs out there. Also, a band that is kind of country but more bluegrass is Ren Collective, and I really love listening to Ren Collective because it's just always so awesome. And I have there's another artist. Well, I will definitely dare to put her out here. Her music is actually pretty like country-ish, and I really love it. So if any of y'all want some good music to listen to, then please listen to Allie Washburn, because she has some really good music out there, and it always has like a very good message in it, and she's so talented, and I'm so proud to call her my friend. Indie pop. Well, I only really listen to one band that is under the category of indie pop, but it is 21 Pilots, and I really like their music. Even though they aren't Christian contemporary band, a lot of their songs have Christian messages hidden in them, and have like struggles that like Christians actually deal with, and I actually appreciate their vulnerability in the music, and I actually really like that the guys behind the band are Christians, and I really appreciate that, and I respect that with all my heart. Now, Christian contemporary music, a lot of these have been Christian contemporary, but for the few that are actually worship bands, I really like Hillsong Worship and Hillsong Young and Free. Hillsong Young and Free is actually for like a more Gen Z audience, and I really like that, and I've always liked listening to their music. And I also really like Bethel music because it always makes me feel very close to Spirit, and also I think it's because my mom really likes Bethel music, and I don't know, like the music is just so moving, and it's so awesome. Just the way that God can work through music is just such an amazing thing, and I hope that this whole video has helped you so far. There's one more band I really want to mention. Though rock isn't one of my favorite genres, I will make an exception for Switchfoot, because I really like Switchfoot's music, and I kind of grew up listening to them because I grew up on the West Coast, so I really like listening to their music. But yeah, that's all that I have for y'all, and I really hope that this helped you to find some good Christian like options for music, and that you guys will be able to grow closer to God because of your music options. And if you guys want to see some good music playlists, I have 2 of them, which I'm pretty sure are public on YouTube. I'm going to put them down in the description down below. But One of them is my Awesome Mix 2.0, which has so many of these artists down in there. And then my Quarantine Jams playlist is also like kind of like a revised version of my Awesome Mix 2.0, but it hasn't been worked on as much. But there's still like a lot of good music in there. So I really hope that those help you, and I really hope this whole video has helped you, and until next time, bye!